The one thing I will say of both town halls that we've covered, yesterday's and today's, is the audience has had some pretty good questions, and I like that. A lot of the questions have been tougher than what debate moderators have asked them or town hall moderators have asked them, so that's good.
Yeah, I really liked the question from the guy who asked Trump about LGBT issues. And I realized that nobody's going to run the response because there was nothing there. But I feel like you could just run that entire interaction as its own thing and just say, like, this guy asked Trump about LGBT rights and trans rights, and Trump was just having none of it. He obviously just didn't care.
Yeah.
Or, look, my theory is that there is some reason Trump does not want to talk about those issues, because what Republican goes a year-long campaign without ever mentioning gay rights, gay marriage, anything, trans? He never talks about it.
Right. Well, he doesn't want to lose his lunatic right-wing base, and at the
By
same
saying the wrong thing.
by saying the wrong thing,
Yeah.
right? And at the same time, I mean, obviously, the majority of the country has changed its, or at least evolved on the issue of gay rights in a good way. So I don't know. I think he's trying to play politics there, but he's he's not a politician, but he's trying to be. So that makes sense.
Yeah, they already accept, the people who like him already think that he doesn't like gays. So he doesn't have to confirm that like he had to, he doesn't have
I think Ted Cruz could use his response. Like, I'm the one standing strong against this PC trans pro culture. Trump says if the court says I have to be nice to trans people, that's what the court says. I'll just do it.
You're
okay.
right.
Look,
You're right. You
I
are
think
right.
that Trump's position is better than Cruz's, obviously, in this case.
But not for the primary.
But not for a lot of the Republican base. And I love how, like, somebody tweeted about it, like, oh, well, whatever the court says, court settled for gay marriage, court settled. Abortion, we should ban it. Court didn't say anything 40 plus years ago. We should ban it right now.
Right. I know. So he uses the court
when it's convenient.
When it's convenient. Yeah. Exactly.
That's so unlike Donald Trump. He usually sticks by what he says.
I'm fine with flip-flopping on whether you support the court, but you don't use it when it's convenient. You use it when it's right.
So I have a question for you, John, because I don't know, maybe my perception isn't completely accurate, but I feel like Hillary's portion of this has mostly been her reacting to what Trump said, right? Where, look, I don't need to hear what Hillary's reaction to it is. I mean, maybe a little of that is okay, but I'm more interested in her maybe speaking specifically about her policies, right? I'm interested in having someone like Rachel Maddow ask her, why is it that you think your higher ed policy is better than Bernie's? Why do you think that you would be a better representative for women's rights than Bernie would be? Like, can you please point out the differences in your policies?
They talked to... Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, sorry.
They talked a little bit about the Democratic side of the campaign. That's like the closest they got. And Maddow, look, her questions are just... It's not even that they're... It's not like I said that this is basically going to be an hour-long commercial, but mostly just because it's boring and she just lets her talk. But she asked her, should there be superdelegates? And Hillary was like, well, I have more popular votes. Like, she tried to ask her a good question that the people should be thinking about right now, and she didn't get an answer.